Jesus! Jesus! Oh my God! Nang naglin. Uy, kaya wala na experience yun. Kani ba ang kuan ba din naman
September 30th, 2025, Bogo, Philippines. A powerful 6.9-magnitude earthquake struck Cebu province in the heart of the Visayas at 5:59 a.m. Tuesday, shaking the city of Bogo 11 miles away. The quake, which struck at a depth of 6 miles, killed 69 people and injured more than 200. Many residents were trapped under rubble. About 600 aftershocks of magnitude 4.0 were also recorded, and landslides were reported.
Hello. So mo linog go? Lo. Nagpumanda.
Relax. Oh my God. Relax.
In less than a heartbeat, the city was thrown into chaos. Many residents took to the streets barefoot, while elders hugged their children and entire neighborhoods shook. Cebu City's tall buildings toppled furniture and shattered glass on the sidewalks. The sounds of people and the blaring of burglar alarms filled the neighborhoods. The most damage was done to bridges, buildings, and homes. The quake was felt in most parts of the Visayas, including Samar and Nicobar Islands, 90 miles away. Nature destroyed people's safety, lives, and lands in seconds.
Come here, babe. Come here. Ante, Amy. Kusog.
Lord Jesus Christ. Ang lakas lang. Uy, kaya wala na experience yun. Kani ba ang kuan ba din naman
So, kusog. Suga, oy. Ante, dito sa kante. Oh my God!
The Philippines, with a population of about 116.8 million people and located on the Pacific Ring of Fire, is one of the countries most vulnerable to natural disasters. The epicenter of the earthquake, which occurred on a dangerously shallow seafloor fault, was 5 kilometers, 3 miles, deep, 19 kilometers, 12 miles, east of Bogo. Bogo, a coastal city of more than 90,000 people in Cebu province, was home to about 50% of the earthquake's fatalities. The quake, which was shallow, 5 kilometers, caused the most damage to its surrounding areas. In the Philippines, churches outnumber modern buildings, and several were damaged or collapsed during the quake. Among them were the Santa Rosa and De Lima churches in the northern province, which were centuries-old monuments that were partially destroyed by the earthquake. The historic Parroquia de San Pedro on Bantayan Island also shook violently. These churches are symbols of the history and culture of the people in the Philippines, and their destruction is considered a great cultural loss. Across Cebu, what people experienced that night was very shocking. Within minutes, the streets were filled with broken glass and the electricity was constantly going off and on. Streams of water were gushing out, and live videos on social media instantly transmitted the experience of the devastation to the entire world, capturing the attention of the world. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, PHIVOLCS, issued several updates within minutes. The magnitude 6.9 quake was centered less than 11 miles northeast of Bogo City and had a depth of about 6 miles. Reports from German geosciences confirmed the data, stressing that shallow earthquakes are very dangerous. Seismologists have predicted the possibility of strong aftershocks in the coming days. Deep earthquakes release their energy deep into the earth, but shallow earthquakes have a more destructive effect on buildings and residential areas. The city of San Fernando, located 29 kilometers from Cebu City, felt the tremors at a magnitude of 3, and even 100 miles away from Cebu City, the tremors were felt at a magnitude of 2. After the earthquake, authorities closed all schools in the city and surrounding towns such as Lapu-Lapu, Talisui, Mandaluyong, Mangalore, and Tensile. The reason for this decision was the fear of aftershocks. So instead of going to school, students spent their days in evacuation centers, gyms, and church courtyards. Many families did not return to their homes. They spent the night on the streets, trying to protect themselves and their assets from danger. Officials warned people that the danger from the earthquake is not over yet and that they should remain vigilant, as aftershocks could strike at any time. Some aftershocks could be so severe that buildings could collapse or be damaged. Officials advised people to stay away from damaged structures. Always have water, food, lights, and essential supplies on hand. Know local authorities and stay away from downed power lines. This earthquake was not just a tremor, it was a reminder of how fragile life is. In seconds, families were displaced and historic monuments were damaged, but out of fear, solidarity, and hope were born. Neighbors rushed to help each other. Schools and churches became shelters, and people showed that even in the darkest night, the light of humanity shines. The message is clear: natural disasters are a part of our lives today, and only with awareness, preparation, and cooperation can we survive them.